Hey, hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. I know I'm mostly naked faced, wearing my glasses. I wasn't planning on filming today, but last night, the mailman, whom I adore, brought me my package I've been waiting for from Oden's Eye. I ordered the entire set of the shimmers and 3 multi-chromes. So if you want to see what I have and some swatches and the whole thing, let's get into it. Okay, so first and foremost, I have already dropped one and broken it. I'm very upset about it, but I'm pretty sure I can repress it, so I'm not gonna freak out too badly. So I'm gonna start with the multi-chromes because there's only 3 and I feel like that will be pretty easy. So the first multi-chrome I have is the shade Lola. And this is what it looks like. All of the eyeshadows came in these little plastic things and in little boxes. It took me a very, very long time to unbox everything and all of that. So I spent quite a while this morning doing that, and now I can show you. So there's Lola. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it to shift for you, but I'm gonna swatch it on the back of my hand. This is my first time really doing a live swatch type thing because I can't really raise my hands, and so it's hard to show. Oh my gosh, you can see that, right? Wow, that is that shade. Holy moly, holy ding dong, that's gorgeous. All right, so there's Lola. Super psyched about that one. And I have my little like face halo type thingies I'm gonna use to clean off the swatches in between each one, hopefully as best as I can. Next we have Dimitri, and this is the one that I dropped. It was in its little plastic package. I dropped it on my floor and it shattered. So that's what it looks like, all broken to bits. But I'm gonna swatch it for you. Lola felt very smooth, very silky, and so does Dimitri. Wow. Look at that. It's like a purple blue. I'm looking at it in the pan, it looks full on purple. Very cool. I'm so excited about this. The last multi-chrome I have is for sure the one I was the most excited about. If I could drool over makeup, I would have over this one. This is Leon. It says it's a multi-chrome. I've never, in all of the videos and swatches I've seen it shift multi, but it looks like a black-based red. So let's swatch that. Oh, just on my finger. Wow. That is stunning. I feel like the red, this Leon shade, is probably going to be the first one that I play with. I love red eyeshadow, and throw in some metallic-y goodness. I'm there. That's so exciting. So those are the only 3 duochromes that I picked up. Did I want them all? I mean, a little bit. I think, you know, if Oden's Eye happened to send me all of them, I would have enjoyed playing with them, but I don't need to own all of them. They didn't all scream, "Let me live with you," like Leon for sure, and this Dimitri and Lola. Oh, these are so pretty. So when I placed this order, they were running a special with the first, orders or whatever, that if you ordered all of the shimmer shades, they sent you 30 to go with all of the shimmers of these little acrylic single eyeshadow houses. And I'm a little bit bummed because I'm probably not going to use these, but I think they could be handy for the future. So I do have 30 of these. I'm just going to put them away for now, and I will figure out what to do with them when the time comes. Initially, I wasn't going to get all 30 of the shimmers, but after watching a bunch of reviews, it seemed like I would like most of them. And so when it came time to order, it almost made more sense, like financially, just to get the entire set. So that's what I did. I also ordered 3 of these plastic eyeshadow palettes. They each hold 12 eyeshadows. Because I want to do this in the most organized fashion I could think of, I just put 10 shades in each palette so I could show them to you and, you know, figure out their names and all that, because they do come out, but I am klutzy as all get up, and I thought if I had to take them in and out, that would lead to badness. So I have 3 of them. These aren't going to be how I keep them permanently, and some of these are going to go live with my best friend. But I wanted to put them all in here and swatch them and show you, and then, you know, we can just play a little bit. First shimmer we have, I'm gonna hold it upside down because it's easier. This one right here is called Emma. I'm gonna swatch this on the back of my hand. This seems more like a kind of toppery shade. Very pretty. Not necessarily something I go for, but I think it's a beautiful shade if you like that kind of an eyeshadow. And then we have Olivia, which is this one right here. So I'll swatch that one next. This one seems like more of a thicker kind of formula, a bit on the flaky-ish side, but not actually flaky. Very pretty, very neutral, but super high shine, so that's exciting. I do also want to mention that if you want to really see like a good video and hear how these names are supposed to be pronounced in Swedish, because Oden's eye is Swedish, Angelica Nyqvist did a great job. So yeah, go watch her video if you want to see how it's supposed to be done. Next up we have Ava, which is that one right there. This feels more like the same kind of thicker, almost flaky without actually being flaky. And my hair is attacking me. Ooh, that is a shiny eyeshadow. Holy moly ding dong. Wow. The next shade we have is Charlotte, right there. If I'm being completely honest, this isn't a revolutionary shade. I have this several times over in my collection, but it is beautiful. Very shimmery, that pink to peach, absolutely gorgeous. Next up we have Maya, which is that really pretty pink shade. That feels a bit smoother. Not as thick and chunky-ish, but not chunky in a bad way. Chunky in a yummy, delicious, beautiful way. That's really pretty too. Very subtle. So shiny! You see why I couldn't wait? I had to do this today, right this very as we speaking. It's so fun. And next up we have Ella. This kind of white to gold. I'm excited to see what this looks like on my hand. And again, a hand swatch is just going to tell you what it looks like on your skin color. It doesn't show you anything else. It's not going to be an exact representation of what it will look like on your eye, but holy moly, that's stunning. I feel like it's really similar to Lola. Very pretty. And these shimmers, I think a fair amount of them are more duochromy than just straight up shimmers. Right. Next up we have Chloe right there. Chloe feels very smooth as well. Really pretty taupey pale lilac shade. But the shimmer, boy howdy. But that would be a really pretty highlight. Next up we have Emily right there. Pretty purple. This one's another one that's a bit thicker, not flaky, but a tiny bit thicker than some of the others. Really pretty. This one doesn't seem to be shifty, just really metallic-y and pretty. It was funny when I was opening up the boxes without even like looking at the colors, I recognized some of the names because I definitely spent a lot of time looking at the eyeshadows and really trying to figure out which ones I really wanted and would use and which ones I could pass on. Next up we have Stella. That looks like it's gonna be a good time. And I almost dropped it. I am the worst. This one feels a bit thicker too. And like I said, not in a bad way. So pretty. Oh my gosh. And the last eyeshadow in this palette is Ivy right there. I did them by 10s. I know I can fit 12 in here, but sometimes I have a hard time staying organized, and this seemed like the best way for me to do it. Getting to 12, not that much more difficult. That's really pretty too. Wow, okay. Alrighty, so there we have the first 10 shades in the Oden's Eye Jewel collection. So pretty. And each of these palettes came with some stickers, so you can bet your baby I'll be decorating with some stickers here pretty soon. I was just really excited about filming this and getting it up for you to see, like a regular girl's swatches and impressions and thoughts and all the things. So here we have 11 through 20. Some of these were definitely on my wish list, so let's swatch. First up, I should show you, we have Nora right there, which funny enough, one of my neighbors calls me Nora. She said, I know your name is Janice or Jan, but you look like a Nora to me. And I'm never mad to be called Nora. I don't know why, I think it's such a cool name. All right, there's Nora. Really neutral, really sparkly. In the mirror, which is like right underneath where you are right now, I can see sparkle, and it is absolutely beautiful. That's really pretty. Definitely a shimmer as opposed to metallic, if that makes sense. And you know me, I like all the eyeshadows. I don't think there's a bad one out there. And sometimes you want something shimmery and pretty, and sometimes you want something metallic that'll come up and smack you right in the face if you get too close. All right, what's next? Oh, Lucy. This was on my list. I love an orange eyeshadow. If you caught one of my more recent videos, you may have picked up on that. Oh, this is pretty. Okay. This is another like thicker feeling, not oogie thick, just really nice. And look at that. Holy moly, that's stunning. It's got a darker base, it looks like, so it almost comes across as duochrome, which I guess, you know, maybe could be, even in the mirror. This is what I mean, like this one looks metallic, whereas the other one definitely seemed more sparkly. Oh, this is exciting. I really do like more natural eyeshadows for sure. Like, I don't mean to seem like I don't, but color just gets me right in my feels, which is also hilarious if you know that black is my favorite color. How could I like such colorful eyeshadow? But I can. And the day a beautiful shimmery metallic black is invented, I'm gonna need that in my life. Next up, we have Samantha. And that's her right there. I feel like this is gonna be, yeah, one of those like chunkier, not flaky, but almost flaky-ish. Look at that shine. Oh my goodness. I think you would definitely want some kind of like glitter primer or even wet. That is knock your socks off. Beautiful. Wow. I hope you're liking this kind of swatching thing. This is my first time ever doing this. I pretty much steered clear of them because I can't lift my arms and show you and do all the things. But maybe it doesn't have to be that way. Maybe I can just do it like this, and that's okay too. Let me know what you think, because you know, I don't have to. I could easily just swatch it on my arm and my leg and insert it while I'm doing a look. Let me know. All right, who's next? Next we have Victoria. Ooh, that's that one right there. This one feels like a smooth, metallic-y one. Really, really pretty yellow gold, deep, full-on color saturation, pigmented yellow gold. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, my hand is getting a little bit sore. How do we feel about maybe doing 2 swatches before I wash it off? Can we try that for a minute? We'll go, okay. Let's try it. This one is called Laura. So she's next. And my finger is, well, as clean as I can get it with a little disc, but this one feels like a chunkier, thicker one. But again, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And this one has a darker base too, so it almost comes across as duochrome as well. You want to talk about a beautiful one and done? Toss that on your lid up into your crease a little bit. Call it a day. Gorgeous. Holy moly. Okay, next up we have Jacob and then Nicholas. So I'll swatch Jacob and then we'll swatch some Nicholas. And sometimes I like seeing 2 similar-ish shades together because it kind of helps you know whether or not you need both in your life. Maybe they're similar enough that you don't need 2. All right, there's Jacob. Did I say Jacob? Yes. All right, there's Jacob. Really pretty, minty green with a kind of silver sparkle. Very, very pretty. And then we'll do Nicholas. Nicholas is a bit thinner, but built up with just 2 swipes really nicely. Very pretty. All right, now we're getting into some exciting stuff. We have Daniel. I don't know what it is about blue eyeshadow. I just love it. I love all the eyeshadow, but blues are exciting to me, which is funny. There we have Daniel. When my daughter was in high school, she only wore blue eyeshadow, and I thought, what? Why? But it is so pretty. Very, very nice. Daniel was definitely on my wish list, as was David, this one right here. Oh, it's so pretty. I can't wait to swatch this one. Okay, this one feels like a thicker, kind of flaky-ish, chunkier. Look at that. If you love blue eyeshadow, oh my goodness. That is just freaking stunning. Whew! Can you see it on my hand when I look down at it? It almost has like a purple-y shift. Not in your face kind of a shift, just a little one. And then the last one for this palette is Anthony, right there. So I'm gonna swatch him with David. This one feels like the thinner, smooth metallic. And that one definitely seems a bit duochromy as well, like a purple-ish shift. It's a much thinner formula than this one, but very, very pretty. So there it is, 20 through 30. Oh, so much fun. All right, we're down to the final 10. We have shades 21 through 30. Now, some of these were also on my wish list. I'm sure you're not surprised by that. So let's start with 21, and that is Justin. I definitely was interested in this one. This is just like bright grass green, but in a like limey kind of way. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. A while back, I was on the hunt for a like grass green eyeliner, and I finally found one with the Kaleidos. So I'm super excited to do a multichromatic. No. So I'm super excited to do a monochromatic look with these greens and that green eyeliner. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. Next up, we have Kevin. One of my very, very, very good friends, Betty, just got a puppy late last summer, and his name is Kevin. So every time I see this, I think of him. He's so cute. This is another one that's kind of duochromy. It has like a yellowy green and then like a bluey green shift. So pretty. And this is, again, one of the thinner formulas. So might take a little bit to build it up to full pigmentation, but I think it would get there. Next we have Christoph, I believe. There's no E at the end, but there is, or there's no R at the end, but there is an E. So this one feels like one of the thicker ones. Oh yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Really pretty turquoisey green. Look at that. The shine on these is just knock your socks off gorgeous. I said I was going to do 2 at a time so as to save the discomfort for my hand. But I forgot. Next up, we have John. So this is John and this is Justin, and I really wanted both of them. They were both very much on my wish list. So let's swatch John. Funny enough, my friend with the dog, her husband's name is John. Oh, now this is a grass green. Like when I think of Ireland, this is what I think. I've never been to Ireland, so I have no idea if that's accurate or not, but that's a stunning green eyeshadow. All right, I am gonna do 2 this time. So now we have Noah. This one feels like the thicker, not flaky, but you know, it's there. Wow. Beautiful hunter green. That is stunning. All right, next up we have Samuel right here. It looks to be like a silvery shade. This is another one of the nice thick opaque ones. It's like a silvery taupe. That is beautiful. Can you hear my stomach? Oy. And then we have Robert right there. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really pretty. It's got like a coppery sparkle and a taupey cool tone purple base. That is so pretty. Holy moly. I only have 3 more. I'm gonna try to fit them all in my hand. We'll have to wash it again because the burning sensation, it's real. All right, next up we have Gabriel, which is this kind of mossy green shade. And I'm gonna put that up by Samuel, and I'll tell you why in just a second. That's a very, very pretty moss army green with the gold reflect. That's so pretty. Okay. And then we have James right here, this kind of bronzy, and that's gonna go up by Gabriel as well. So you can see the difference in the greens. Very more like a bronze than actually green, especially compared to the green shade. Oh yeah. And then the last shade we have is Luke. I am your father. And the reason I wanted to put this one down by Robert is because they look similar-ish. Do we need both? Okay, that's completely different. Look at that. They look very similar in pan. This has a definite brown, like chocolatey or rust base with that kind of taupey, almost shimmery purple sparkle. Very interesting. This would be a very cool one and done look as well. Holy moly. Well, I guess that's all the eyeshadows. I do want to tell you, each of the shimmer shades are $6.90 a piece. They were offering a very, very good deal if you bought like the whole collection, which is why I did. I knew that I would love and use most of the shades. And I also knew that ones that I wouldn't necessarily get the most use out of or love having in my collection, my best friend would. So she is going to end up with some of these, whether she wants them or not. That's how this game works. The multi-chromes are $14.90. The plastic store, the plastic palette is $6.90, and the itty bitty acrylic ones are $2.90. So I think as far as beautiful shimmer metallic multi-duochromes go, these are very nicely priced, and it makes me think perhaps Oden's Eye is going to release a matte collection at some point too. I really do love Oden's Eye's formula. Obviously, I bought all the shimmers and only 3 of the metallic or the multi-chromes. I do have some multi-chrome eyeshadows. They are beautiful. I don't want to buy doubles of things, so it didn't make sense for me to get all of the multi-chromes. Even if I could have passed them on, that felt a little too wasteful to me. So let me know in the comment section what you think of this swatching video. Is it something you would want to see when new palettes come out? Is this just too like overwhelming and weird because I can't just lift my arms? Let me know what you think below, because there's lots of new palettes coming out all the time. I plan on picking some up and I'm happy to swatch them. I just don't want to make it awkward for you. Okay, so yeah, I think that wraps everything. Also, if you have a favorite color out of all of these, let me know in the comment section. I really just love chatting with you down there. I've made some really nice friends, and I'm looking forward to making more and just keeping this going. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good, and remember to be kind to you.